This video introduces you to the idea of what an interval is and how we can use intervals to help us describe complicated functions. Because I ran out of time this morning, this video is going to be a bit quick. We're just going to look at one 10 marks problem to teach you what an interval is. This graph here, you may see a problem like this on 10 marks asking you to describe graphs that seem to be all over the place, moving up, down, changing directions. When they are complicated like this, they follow different rules at different times. So we need to be able to limit the graph to different intervals or just focus on certain parts of the graph. We usually use the x variable for our interval. That's what runs from left to right. And if we see this first interval here where it says 0 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 2, then we know that the first interval says when x is somewhere between 0 and 2. So if I look on the graph when x is between 0 and 2, this red stretch right here is the interval when x is going from 0 to 2. And as you can see for 10 marks, they say we should describe that stretch as negative or decreasing because as we move from left to right, the y value is decreasing from 12 all the way down to 6. The next interval is when x goes from 2 to 6, when x is greater than 2 and it is less than or equal to 6. And we see here this is the stretch on the graph when x goes from 2 to 6, and the red part of the function is increasing when x goes from 2 to 6. So we could say that the slope is positive, or the function has a positive relationship when x is between 2 and 6.